Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that sits at the very core of personal growth, success, and fulfillment. It's the constant battle we all face every single day, the choice between discipline and comfort. It sounds simple, right? But this one choice dictates almost everything about the life you're reliving and the life you could be living. Think about it. What does comfort feel like? It's that warm, cozy feeling of hitting the snooze button. It's the satisfaction of ordering takeout instead of cooking a healthy meal. It's binge watching another series instead of working on that side project you've been dreaming about. Comfort feels good in the moment. It's easy, it's familiar, and it requires zero effort. But here's the trap. While comfort feels like a reward, it's actually a thief. It steals your time, your energy, and your potential. It delays your growth by convincing you that later is a better time to start. But as we all know, later often becomes never. On the other side of the coin, we have discipline. What does discipline feel like? Let's be honest, it often feels hard. It's the strain of that last rep at the gym. It's the mental effort of focusing on a difficult task when a dozen distractions are calling your name. It's saying no to immediate gratification for a future reward you can't even see yet. Discipline is uncomfortable. It's challenging. But here's the paradox. Discipline, the very thing that feels like a restriction, is what ultimately creates true freedom. Let me say that again, because it's so important. Discipline creates freedom. The financial discipline to save and invest creates the freedom to quit a job you hate or to travel the world. The discipline to study and learn creates the freedom of career opportunities. The discipline to exercise and eat well creates the freedom of a healthy, energetic body that allows you to live life to the fullest. Comfort, on the other hand, which promises freedom from effort, ends up imprisoning you in a cycle of mediocrity and regret. It builds walls, not bridges. Every single person who has achieved something meaningful in any field has understood this fundamental truth. Growth requires sacrifice. You have to be willing to sacrifice the short-term comfort for the long-term goal. The musician sacrifices their free time to practice for hours on end. The entrepreneur sacrifices their financial security to build a business from the ground up. The student sacrifices nights out with friends to study for exams. This sacrifice isn't about punishment. It's about investment. You are investing your time and energy into a better future version of yourself. Comfort is the enemy of this investment. It's like a warm blanket that hides your true potential. Beneath that blanket of ease and convenience lies a stronger, more capable, and more resilient version of you, just waiting to be uncovered. But you'll never meet that person if you're unwilling to feel a little cold, a little uncomfortable. You have to be willing to step out from under the blanket and face the challenge. Every time you choose the easy path, you are telling yourself that you're not capable of handling the hard one. You're reinforcing the idea that your potential should remain hidden. This brings us to another powerful aspect of discipline. It builds structure and confidence. When you consistently show up for yourself, even when you don't feel like it, you're not just building a habit, you're building a new identity. You start to see yourself as the kind of person who follows through, the kind of person who keeps their promises to themselves. This is the bedrock of self-respect and genuine confidence. Confidence doesn't come from telling yourself you're great. It comes from providing yourself with evidence that you are capable. Waking up early when the alarm goes off is a piece of evidence. Finishing a workout you wanted to skip is a piece of evidence. Reading a chapter of a book instead of scrolling on your phone is a piece of evidence. Discipline stacks these small wins, one on top of the other, until they form an unshakable foundation of self-belief. You stop hoping you can do it, and you start knowing you can. There's a famous saying that goes, easy choices, hard life. Hard choices, easy life. This is the essence of what we're talking about. choosing what's easy, what's comfortable, what's convenient right now, systematically leads to a life that is much harder down the road. The easy choice to eat junk food leads to the hard life of poor health. The easy choice to spend every dollar you earn leads to the hard life of financial stress. The easy choice to avoid difficult conversations leads to the hard life of broken relationships. The initial comfort is a loan with an incredibly high interest rate. Conversely, making the hard choices now paves the way for a much easier, more fulfilling life later. The hard choice to face your fears builds courage. The hard choice to set boundaries creates healthy relationships. The hard choice to learn a new skill opens up a world of opportunities. It's about paying the price up front. It's a conscious decision to endure a little bit of voluntary difficulty now, in order to avoid a lot of involuntary hardship later. You get to choose your heart. Do you want the heart of discipline or the heart of regret? In this battle, consistency always beats convenience. Motivation is fickle. It comes and goes. You can't rely on feeling motivated to get things done. But discipline is a system. It's about showing up regardless of how you feel. It's about doing the boring work. It's the small, seemingly insignificant actions, repeated day in and day out, that lead to massive results. Think of it like carving a canyon. A single drop of water does nothing, but the consistent, relentless flow of a river over millions of years can carve through solid rock. Your daily disciplines are that river. One workout won't transform your body. Reading one page won't make you a genius. Saving $1 won't make you rich. But the consistency of these actions over time is an unstoppable force. Convenience, on the other hand, is like a puddle. It's there for a moment, and then it's gone, leaving no impact. Don't be a puddle, be a river. Ultimately, this is what separates the winners from the average, the successful from the stagnant. It's not talent, it's not luck, it's not genius. It is the unwavering commitment to discipline. It's the willingness to do what others are not willing to do. When everyone else is hitting snooze, the winner is already up. When everyone else is taking the night off, the winner is putting in one more hour. This isn't about being a robot or never having fun. It's about being intentional. It's about understanding that long-term success is built on a foundation of short-term discomfort. You have to embrace the suck. You have to learn to love the process of becoming, not just the idea of having become. The satisfaction you get from conquering a challenge you set for yourself is 1,000 times more profound and lasting than the fleeting pleasure of comfort. So, I want you to ask yourself, where in your life are you choosing comfort over discipline? What is that choice costing you? What potential is being hidden under that warm blanket of convenience? And what is the one hard choice you can make today, right now, that will lead to an easier life tomorrow? It could be something small. Putting your phone in another room for an hour. Going for a 10-minute walk. Writing one page. The size of the action doesn't matter as much as the decision to act. The decision to choose the hard path, to choose discipline, to choose your future self over your present feelings. That's the choice that changes everything. Thanks so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, give this video a like and share it with someone who might need to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe for more content on building a better life. Let me know in the comments what one disciplinary action you're going to commit to today. I'd love to hear from you. See you in the next one.